In my last video about YouTube, we talked about some policy changes that were coming to the platform, and being a YouTuber myself, I think it's very important to cover what's happening to the platform because I'd like to stay on it. And so I need to know anyways what's going to happen, so I might as well share with you guys. I hope you like that moist critical style intro where I don't actually do an intro, I just start talking right away. I don't know if I want to do that, so I was just testing it out to see if you guys were going to hang around. Usually I say, what's up guys, it's me, Emily G, back at you again with another commentary video. But I don't know, let me know. I know people have like really short attention spans, so we can just start talking, but like, I'm not famous. Like, everyone knows who Charlie is, so when you click on a video, you're like, this man needs no introduction. I'm like, I need an introduction, I feel like. So, it's me, Emily G, welcome back to my channel. I've been doing some commentary, and I've been filming some videos today, and I've got plenty else on the channel we discussed, so make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and we're going to talk about all kinds of things. So hopefully fairly easy watches, but still important watches. So go get your favorite non-alcoholic beverage and grab your crochet, comment down below what you're working on, and let's get into it. Pardon my feet up on, my toe hurts. We also get into that. Video coming soon. But I want to talk about YouTube's policy change because, as you know, YouTube's always rolling out all kinds of different changes, whether it's minor or something large. People aren't afraid to comment on YouTube and let them know what they think. I feel like as a whole, and as a small creator who's not like super involved in the space, I don't see a lot of change when it comes to YouTube listening to feedback. I feel like, I don't even know who the CEO right now is, but I feel like whoever is in charge of there is just like la 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 la, like I'm not going to listen to anything anyone on the platform says. And maybe that's because I'm not involved in talks behind the scenes and because I don't make money from the platform as of yet, hopefully one day. And I don't know, but I think it's very important that we talk about what's going on. And so I'll have to pull it up today because I wanted to read exactly what was happening. But I saw a post on YouTube from YouTube, like not a video, an actual like community post. I don't know if you guys interact with that at all. Maybe it's just me, but I follow, this isn't from YouTube, this is from YouTube creators, which I guess is like a sub channel of YouTube, of course, but it's verifiably YouTube. And this was one day ago, so by the time you're watching this, like less than a week ago. And YouTube says, the likeness detection pilot is now available to creators in the YouTube Partner Program, YPP, who are 18 years or older. And then like a little woohoo emoji, you know, woohoo. Can you hear it? I can hear it. You're like, yeah, I'm sure you can, Emily. Anyways, thank you. Fascinating. Okay, so there's a pilot is what they're calling it. And I'm guessing here pilot in the sense of they're like beta testing kind of a program, past beta testing, but they're not making it official yet, right? It's like a slow rollout, which I do like, honestly, because I feel like a lot of changes we see to YouTube happen immediately, and even if they're bigger. And so I like to see something being tested. The likeness detection pilot, now available in the YouTube Partner Program, which, again, we have 300 subs in our family going strong. I am not in that program yet. I do not make money. I'd like to, so make sure to like and subscribe, share these videos, get that watch time up. I'll put a little graphic on screen, actually. If you haven't seen the behind the scenes, this is what the graphic looks like before you're monetized. I don't know what it looks like afterwards, but as of right now, I need 500 subs to get to, or 500 subs plus one of the following, which would be the watch hours, to be able to get like memberships, I think, on the channel, and like thank yous or whatever it is. I don't really know. I'm more worried about the AdSense and all. And it's okay. I know that people are probably going to be like in the comments being like, don't you want to do this for fun? Yeah, I mean, and I'm having fun. It would also be nice to make some money and not have to worry so much about things, you know what I mean? And I feel like everyone can relate to that. So we're having fun and we're trying to make like a little like paid hobby out of this, you know what I mean? Not a job, but it'd be nice to like make up for the lost revenue on the camera stand and the lighting and everything. You're like, Emily, what lighting? I'm sorry. But anyways, not part of that program yet, hopefully one day, who are 18 years or older. So it's interesting to me that they specified that. I wonder if you can be in the program and be I mean, of course though, right? Like there are I don't know why I'm saying that. There are YouTubers that are minors that are in the program, like making money from it. Like I feel like I can't name any off the top of my head because like I don't watch people that are younger than me. I find that uncomfortable, to be honest. Or younger than me in the sense that like minors. Like I don't watch people who are not adults on YouTube. I find that uncomfortable. So it's interesting. I didn't know that you could be part of that program, but I guess it makes sense at the same time. This beta feature helps you detect, manage, and request the removal of unauthorized videos where your face may be altered or made with AI. We've introduced this to give you more peace of mind and help protect both you and your audience from potentially misleading content. I just thought of something, a great example here, which is, I feel like I can't even say her name without getting like striked. Somebody yelled at me for that. Stricken. I actually don't know which one it is. I don't want to get a channel strike here. I feel like my video is going to get taken out if I say the name Eugenia Cooney, right? Whether or not you like her, you don't, I have mixed feelings because it's a nuanced conversation. I don't watch her stuff. I never have. I probably won't ever. But I know that right now Eugenia Cooney, who suffers with, right, EDs, not so hip eating, because I'm trying to do those terms that you have to do on YouTube. But she struggles with that very clearly, and she's denied it. And so there's a lot of back and forth going on about her channel. And is she promoting this unhealthy behavior, or is she just a girl living her life online who can't accept what's happening to herself? And it's a very nuanced conversation, and it's very delicate, and I don't think I'm the right person to get into that here. I'm sure there are other channels that are, but specifically when I think of her channel and I think of it with this specific post, it's because right now she has been either like temporarily restricted from the platform, or she just pulled away because she can't be on TikTok. She's like not posting, right? And right now on TikTok, at least, maybe YouTube too, people are AI generating content of her that is deplorable, to say the very least. It's very inappropriate. It's her in not like, well, maybe not suggestive positions. I don't know. I really try not to watch. But it's her obviously with like a different body type and like either eating certain foods or eating certain amounts of foods. And it's just like very disturbing stuff when you really think about it. There's something so disturbing about like highlighting these struggles that someone's going through and trying to flip the scenario, and like it's just like icky. Like I can't even describe it. And so she's one of the people that I think of first when I think of being done wrong by AI and other people who are using it against her personally. And so I am hopeful, although I haven't had much faith in YouTube and AI in the past, I'm hopeful this is helpful. I'm not sure how quite they're going to do this. They say, to get started, you'll need to complete a brief verification process in the studio, check out the Help Center for all details and how to get started, and then a Google form to the Help Center. We're not going to test that out because I don't want to sign up, and I can't. I'm not part of the program. But it's fascinating. So I'm guessing for this, they have to like verify that it's you and it looks like your face, and all the steps you go through that, which, gosh, like I wonder like if that's going to be easy to fake in the future when all this AI is, you know, super easy to pretend to be other people. But it's fascinating, and I feel like this can be helpful. But I also have to ask the question, because I don't know if we're wondering it, is YouTube doing something else about the AI problem on the platform? I saw recently one user who posts like nonstop Star Wars AI got his channel taken down, and people were saying it was probably because of a copyright strike, because he was making extremely similar images and video to clips from Star Wars. And I know that Star Wars franchise is on lockdown, I think with Warner Brothers. Whoever it may be, they will copyright strike the heck out of you if you're posting any of that. And so his argument was like, well, it's not real, it's AI. So I made it with AI, and so therefore it wasn't actual Star Wars footage, and you can't copyright strike me. And I think he was also saying like it was reported for spam and misleading info instead of copyright infringement. I would argue, my guy, that is spam and misleading. AI inherently in itself is spam and misleading. No matter what you're generating, it's not real. It's not real work. It's by a machine. You're fighting with buildings full of computers, not a person. You know what I mean? And so, and I get that's also what YouTube kind of is right behind the scenes. They use AI to detect things. And so why I'm like, yes, rare YouTube W, I'm like still hypocritical because they're like, we want to help you. We want to help prevent AI from like ruining your life and taking your likeness. But we're also going to use AI to help like detect if you're an adult on the platform, or maybe they changed that. I don't know. I think it's hypocritical. But shocker, not shocker, right? So I don't know. It's fascinating. It's a fascinating conversation. I was right, actually. They are in beta testing. So we'll have to see how it goes. I wonder how many people are going to apply. I wonder if we'll be able to tell a difference for it, right? Because I think a lot of the people who have AI used against them are people like Eugenia, or I think it was one of the Paul brothers recently, but they had signed off on it on this app. And of course, like all of that content made its way to YouTube as like, you know, platforms tend to have content, that slide from one thing to another. And so I think it's fascinating. I wonder if it will work. I reserve the right to feel apprehensive. That's the word of the day. Apprehensive. We'll have to see. But ultimately, it's a step in the right direction, in my opinion. Like, I'm very anti-AI. And I'm very like, as far as AI goes, one of my biggest concerns is like making it look like people are doing things or saying things that they have not done or said. I think that is so incredibly dangerous, no matter who the person is, if they're an adult, if they're a minor, what they're saying, what they're not, right? Because people break the rules, and all it takes is like a few people to see something that's fake, who believe it, to just run with it. And then, you know, it's the internet. Things spiral out of control. And so, like, gosh, like, can you imagine, like, if we started seeing videos from, like, world leaders around the world who are saying and doing things that aren't really real? And I know that's also a two-way street with, like, things that are being done or said by world leaders right now are actually true, and people are like, it's not true, it's AI. It's just, like, AI has ruined everything, in my opinion. It has made it so much harder to believe anything now. And God, like, could you imagine being a kid, like, growing up, like, right now and being like, oh, I have to be aware of the internet. Okay, that's, like, a lot for me to understand as a child. Oh, now there's this thing that can look and sound like me and people believe it. Like, oh, it's scary. I mean, back in my day, we were just getting our Facebooks hacked and people, like, sending out, like, bad codes with viruses. But that was all we had to worry about, you know what I mean? It's just a lot. So, rare YouTube dub, I hope this goes in the right direction, and I hope this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to YouTube regulating AI, because there is just so much AI on the platform. And you know how those stats go, right? By 2050, we'll be fighting for water and fighting for land. Girl, by like 2028, the YouTube platform's gonna be like 95% AI. I'm just making that statistic up. But I feel like that could happen if nothing is done. And so I'd like to see it fixed. I do, again, wonder how they're going to make this work, because I think once you would sign up to be in the platform, it's like, okay, like maybe it's like, all right, Emily Does YouTube is signed up to be on this program with us. So now we have a heightened awareness and we're going to like try to keep an extra eye out. But I don't know how they're going to search for AI without using AI to detect AI. I don't know how this is going to work. We're in the dark ages, you guys. Anyways, hope you had a good time. Let me know what you think about the video intros, if you want me to keep them longer, shorter, or the same. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And I think that's it for my list of right now of what I want to record. So if you have any suggestions, definitely let me know down below. And I will see you all in the next one.